Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's class is on logical positivism, philosophy of education, and this video is made on the request of some learners. You may let me know in the comment section if you have requested for this video. Also, you can type in the comment below any education related topic on which you would want me to take class. And please remember to like, share and also subscribe if you have not subscribed to this channel yet. So in today's class, we will understand in the most simple way the meaning of logical positivism, exponents, metaphysics, what do it have to say about the reality, epistemology and axiology, fundamental principles, aims of education, curriculum, methods of teaching, role of teacher and students, discipline and school. So logical positivism is a Western philosophy which arose in the early 20th century, developed by the member of Vienna Circle. This Vienna Circle was a group of scientifically trained philosophers and philosophically interested scientists. So this group of people used to meet on every Thursday evening for discussing the problems regarding the philosophical dimension of scientific discipline. They actually wanted to develop a modern and scientific philosophy that will remove many of the problems of metaphysics and religion. Therefore, they have formed the group which came to be known as the Vienna Circle. Now, logical positivism, if we look at the meaning, logical means reasoning or thinking, and positivism means the knowledge obtained through sense organs. So together, logical positivism means the logical senses, the thinking or the reasoning that we use to derive knowledge. A.J. Ayer is the father of logical positivism. This philosophy is also called logical empiricism, neo-empiricism, neo-positivism, scientific empiricism, and also verificationism. Empiricism basically means that all knowledge is based on experience and derived from senses. Scientific because, just like science, it is systematic and fact-based. First, it starts with observation, gathering of data and facts. Then it formulates laws. Next, it verifies and finally gives explanation. It is also called verificationism because according to this philosophy, only those statements are meaningful which can be verified, and anything which cannot be verified is meaningless. This philosophy also rejects the metaphysics. Why it rejects the metaphysics we will understand later on the upcoming slides. Now, let us look at the exponents. Exponents means people who supports an idea, theory or philosophy. So these are the people: Ernst Mach, Hans Hahn, Viktor Kraft, Maurice Schilk, Otto Neurath, Philipp Frank, Kurt Grelling, Ludwig Wittgenstein, Hans Reichenbach, Rudolf Carnap, Friedrich Waismann, Herbert Feigl, Karl G. Hempel, A.J. Ayer. Now, coming to metaphysics. Metaphysics means reality. In philosophy, metaphysics occupies a very important place. Every philosophy tries to give its own interpretation of reality, whether it is mind or matter, the existence of God, etc. However, this philosophy is different from any other philosophy. Logical positivism rejects metaphysical statements. According to them, any theory of reality which is beyond or behind, which can be grasped by experience, have no meaning because they cannot be proved or verified. Such statements are neither true or false. They are just nonsensical and meaningless. Metaphysics, according to logical positivism, is a pseudo-concept. By pseudo-concept we mean something which is not genuine. So it is basically not genuine because it lacks objective reference and assertions. Next, epistemology. Epistemology means knowledge, and to this philosophy, scientific knowledge is the only kind of factual knowledge. So there is no place for such as introspective and intuitional knowledge. There are basically two sources of knowledge: logical reasoning, which is based on analytic and priori knowledge. By priori knowledge here, we do not mean intuition. It rather refers to the knowledge derived from the meaning itself. For example, circle is round. The second source of knowledge is empirical experience based on synthetic and posteriori knowledge. This basically means that to know the truth or falsity, one has to empirically verify it. For example, there is a tiger in Mr. Paul's house. To check if it is true or false, One may simply go to Mr. Paul's house to verify it. To this philosophy, experimentation is the ultimate source of knowledge. Now, let us look at axiology. Axiology means values, and to this philosophy, values, ethics, and aesthetics are meaningless. Ethical statement, for example, don't tell a lie, are neither right or wrong. They are just expression of feeling and emotion as they cannot be verified scientifically. Another example, Rani is very cruel, is a meaningless statement because some people may think she is very cruel, while some other people may think that she is not cruel. Thus, this kind of statements may be able to influence feeling. However, they are meaningless as they cannot be verified empirically. Now, let us move on to the fundamental principles of logical positivism. This philosophy rejects metaphysical speculations. Speculations about reality beyond experience, beliefs, and also morality, values, ethics, etc. because they are unmeasurable and cannot be scientifically verified. Hence, it do not believe in the existence of God. This philosophy is against language illusion and says that a statement is meaningless if it cannot be verified. So there are basically two types of statements. One is the tautological statement, which is analytic in nature. This kind of statements are logically determinate statements. Tautological means that the truth arises entirely from the meaning of its own term. Like the earlier example I have given, circle is round. So anybody who knows the concept of circle will know that it is round. Another example, all bachelors are unmarried, is true by its meaning. Anybody who knows the concept of bachelor will know that bachelors are unmarried. So these kind of statements are true by its definitions. The other kind of statement we have is the factually determinate statement, which is synthetic in nature. This means that we can verify a statement by experiencing it. For example, there is a squirrel in the tree. To verify the statement, one may simply go and check the tree if the squirrel is there. Based on this comes the verifiability principle, which was formulated and given by A.J. Iyer, who says that a statement must be acceptable only if it can be verified through direct observation or logical proof. And anything beyond this, such as ethical, aesthetic, and metaphysical statements, are to be rejected as they cannot be verified. So anything to exist must be verifiable through experiments, observation, and mathematical or logical proof. This philosophy laid great emphasis on science and facts. This we have discussed in the earlier slide. So this philosophy rejects all traditional and intuitional knowledge. By traditional knowledge we mean any knowledge which is based on traditions which have been followed, knowledge passed by ancestors, elders, etc. Next, coming to the aims of education. The aims of education according to this philosophy are to test educational aims and ideals by scientific empiricism, to understand the educational methods and agencies, to understand language, particularly grammar, to give a new form to our emotional and ethical ideas, to find out what is reliable knowledge, to make knowledge objective rather than subjective, to give importance to science against authority or tradition as source of knowledge. Next, curriculum. The curriculum according to this philosophy should include subjects such as mathematics, science, language, grammar, reasoning, and also 3 R's, which are reading, writing, and arithmetic. This philosophy rejects theological subjects. This means the subjects where you study religion. It also rejects art and poetry. Next, methods of teaching. The methods of teaching according to logical positivism are scientific and objective method, observation, experimentation, logical reasoning, direct experience. Now, let us look at the role of teachers. The role of teachers according to this philosophy are to give students only reliable and verified knowledge, to develop purposeful behavior in the students, to teach the students constructive and useful expressions, to develop scientific interest in the students. Next, Role of students. The role of students are to adopt empirical attitude, to learn how to differentiate between sensical and nonsensical statements, to learn by observation, experimentation and logical reasoning. Next, discipline. In this philosophy, there is no place for authoritative or external discipline, as it believes in self-discipline. Now, coming to the last one, there is school. School is a place where the students learn by observing and experimenting. Such an environment should be created in schools where students can move towards their own perfection. So that was all on logical positivism. I hope you liked the video. Please let me know in the comment section, and also like, subscribe and share. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.